think of bowing out that acceleration around the console.
Olivia Moultrie is still 5 years away from graduating high school.
I'm getting here, get out here.
But instead of walking the hallways of her junior high like most teenagers, she's out on the pitch with the Portland Thorns, some who are more than twice her age.
I know this case is unique. Something we pride ourselves on is having people here training, developing, moving forward. Most of the time, it's players maybe that didn't get drafted.
Portland Thorns coach Mark Parsons has been impressed. Moultrie has been playing soccer since she was a little girl, and at 11 years old committed to the University of North Carolina. Her parents decided to homeschool Olivia so she could concentrate on a sport she was clearly good at.
Well done, guy.
Last month, at just 13 years old, she became the youngest girls soccer player to turn pro, and earlier this week, she played in a Thorns preseason match.
Every player's been told they're going to get the opportunity to show in preseason, show the ideas that we've been trying to develop and show what they can do in that intense environment against a good opponent.
The National Women's Soccer League requires players to be at least 18 years old, but under 18 can participate in preseason matches. For now, she'll be competing with the Thorns Development Academy. Despite her young age, Coach Parsons isn't worried about her fitting in.
We've got an 18-year-old and then we have people in their 30s. I think age is often is deceiving, and how people act is the most important part.
He's hoping this is just the beginning.
Her role here with us is to be in with the academy and come and train with us and get these opportunities when we think it's best and when it suits. And it's going to be a long journey, and we're excited to be supporting that journey.
A journey a player and a coach.
This is a young person and a young athlete. There are a lot of things to it, but she's holding herself very well.
Hope will climb to higher heights in the years to come.